Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm excited to share my experience using the Zhiyun Molus X100 light, walk you through my experience using it during a fashion photo shoot, highlighting its key specs, and I'll show you why this is a game changer for videographers and photographers. First, let's talk about the specs. The Molus X100 is incredibly compact and it's lightweight. It makes it really super easy to carry it around. Despite its small size, it packs a punch. It has an impressive 100 watt output. It also offers a color temperature range from 2700 to 6500, allowing you to do a lot of versatile lighting setups. Now, Zhiyun has a lot of different accessories that you can use to modify the light. I personally was using the Bowens mount adapter that allowed me to just add my own softbox and my own lighting modifiers, but they do have a lot of other accessories that you can purchase with their proprietary mount. The first setup we did with our wonderful talent Chevelle is I wanted to go for a chill photo shoot in my home. Nothing too crazy, lifestyle inspired. For the first lighting setup, I used a 500 watt light shining through the window to create like a backlight and just a shaft of light, add some like character there. I then keyed and filled with two Molus X100s, one in a large softbox and the other in a small little China ball. This turned out great, and with the built-in controls, the OLED display makes it straightforward. I could like dial in different settings. I could mess around with the brightness, the temperature, the color temperature. In this same setup, I kind of messed around and moved around the lights. I did a few shots where the model was laying on the wood floors. I did a few shots where the model was in a different outfit on the piano. Kind of just embraced the setup and kind of just moved things around. And I really like the way these images turned out. This light's compact nature means it doesn't weigh you down, and you can quickly adjust your lighting on the fly. For the second setup, I wanted the shoot to be a little bit more dramatic, not really natural, more stylish. So I moved the Molus X100 outside. I pointed one directly onto the model and I had it at a cooler temperature. And then I had the second one directly on the background. And I used the outdoor porch lights to just kind of motivate the color, because I had a warm temperature shooting at the background and a cooler temperature on the model. And I really liked the way this kind of felt motivated, but at the same time stylized. One of the cool things I like about this light, and it could be a pro and a con, is the fact that you can plug this light into, house power. You can plug it into the wall, but you can also use the included battery pack that comes with the combo kit. And I really like that. Not only does this make this look really stylish, and I love the design of this light and how the battery just snaps right in there, but it also made it really cool so I could do a lot of portable setups without having to worry about a cord and a cable. The only issue with this is just know that that battery pack does not last that long. Especially if you're using the light outside, you're gonna probably be using full output. So just keep in mind that that battery pack is not gonna last that long, but it's cool that you can even have that option if you're shooting really quickly. Now to stick outside, another setup we did is we had both lights outside again. When the sun was going down, one light was shining behind the talent as like a warm backlight, and then I used another light with a Chinese lantern modifier to add like a cool fill. And there's these beautiful flowers in my backyard, and I wanted to add a little bit of warmth to the image, which I think was awesome. Moving back indoors, I had this vision for this setup. I wanted to do something that felt like moody in a bedroom, kind of like a model was waiting for something a little bit more cinematic. And the Molus X100 continued to impress me because it's compact. It made it easy for me to position this light in tight spaces and adjust it the way I needed to, with various angles. And the power was consistent enough where I had enough output and I could do a lot of different things with it, whether it be modifying it, softening it, stuff like that. For this last shot, we brought the light to the bedroom. I took a 500-watt light again, shot it through the back window, because I wanted to create like a gobo. I wanted to create like a dramatic, like maybe a street light that's blasting into the windows. And then I took the Molus X100 and I put one in a softbox in a Chinese lantern modifier, and I had that just be kind of like a warm ambient. And then I took the second X100 and I took it onto the floor, and I kind of just blasted it bare with no modifier, and I just wanted it like a harsh light onto the model's face and had a different color temperature, like a cooler look. And I really love the way these images turned out, and I think it gave it a moody vibe and it gave it more of a cinematic character. Now, one of the concerns I had with the Molus X100 was while I was shooting outside, we were doing something and I had one of the lights with the battery pack on it, and the light actually overheated. And I don't know what happened. It overheated. It had like a little overheating warning, which I've never had a light actually overheat on me. And I took the battery out. So I thought it was the battery issue. So I took the battery out. I tried to plug the light into just a extension cord, and it still was overheating and it wouldn't turn on. Now, that wasn't a big deal in the sense that you just have to wait a little bit. I waited about 10 minutes. I turned the light back on and we were good to go. But just keep that in mind that if you're using these Molus X100s, there's a possibility that this light could overheat and you'd have to slow down. It was fine for my shoot, but it might not be fine for you. Another con that you just have to be aware of with the X100 is the battery pack. Yes, it's cool that you have a portable little battery pack that you can hook up onto the light and use it without any power, without any cable plugging it in. But just know that battery pack is not going to last that long, and you're getting like 20 minutes at full power in my testing. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to rely on the battery pack. Overall, I had a fantastic experience using the Molus X100 light. It's compact in size, powerful output, and pretty versatile. And I think it's a good inclusion to any videographer or photographer for their kit. It's a great little, backlight. It's a great fill or key light if you're in the right situation for it. And I think it's just a good light that you should probably at least have one in your lighting kit. If you enjoyed this review and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more reviews, behind the scene contents, tips and tricks. And let me know if you have any questions about photography or videography, and I will see you next time. Peace.